This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand for the morning of November 28th, 2022. Brought to you by That's Good HR. I'm Wes Mills. Purdue University and Ireland-based Accenture are announcing this morning a 5-year partnership to help prepare the next generation smart manufacturing workforce. Smart manufacturing refers to using digital technologies such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and 5G to build products. Purdue says the company has committed to provide funding to establish the Accenture Smart Factory on the West Lafayette campus, as well as the Accenture Smart Manufacturing Scholars Program. When the Indiana General Assembly convenes in January, education and addressing Indiana's talent pipeline will be among the high-profile issues, as well as writing the 2-year state budget. During an appearance on Inside Indiana Business with Gary Dick, IndyPolitics.org publisher Abdul Hakim Shabazz says as lawmakers seek to maintain economic development momentum, they will also focus on issues aimed at finding enough trained workers.
These major big job announcements popping up all over the place, high tech, high skill, high wages, but we don't necessarily have the workforce to fill those positions. So I know that's one thing that a lot of lawmakers are going to be looking at, sort of rethinking that K through 12 model.
Healthcare, affordable housing, and childcare are also issues expected to generate considerable attention. The Indianapolis Airport Authority has hired architecture and design firm CSO to determine the feasibility of a new hotel on the grounds of the Indianapolis International Airport. The authority's board approved a contract for about $354,000 with CSO, which will work with 6 subcontractors to evaluate architectural, engineering, and other hotel-specific needs and cost. The feasibility study is expected to take about 6 months. If the hotel project were to move forward, construction likely would not begin before 2024. Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand is brought to you by the following.
With one call to That's Good HR, your hiring challenge is solved. It's that simple. That's Good HR is the secret ingredient to strategic staffing. Have an HR, accounting, administrative, or customer service position to fill? Trust That's Good HR to make a match that's good for everyone, whether temp to hire, or a direct hire placement. For 22 years, That's Good HR has been handpicking employees and employers through a highly personal and authentic approach that delivers long-term results. Visit that'sgoodhr.com. Remember, the match matters.
Join IBJ Media and Inside Indiana Business for Engage Indianapolis, December 6th at the Westin in downtown Indianapolis. We're assembling Indy's top business, community, and philanthropic leaders for a discussion about key initiatives that will create a more vibrant quality of life for all Hoosiers. From talent attraction and retention to workforce and economic development, we'll explore what's working and big ideas for what's next. RSVP by November 30th at IBJ.com.
Evansville-based Berry Global Group says it has reached a cooperation agreement with shareholders Ancora Holdings Group and Eminence Capital. The move comes about a year after Ancora called for a comprehensive review of strategic alternatives for the plastics packaging products maker. Ancora owns 1% of Berry's outstanding shares. A year ago, it issued a letter stating Berry's share price is underperforming. Ancora says the Berry Board of Directors should examine all alternatives, including a possible sale. As part of the cooperation agreement, Berry and the shareholders are planning to form a capital allocation committee to review the company's strategy. United Kingdom-based cosmetic manufacturing company Orion Personal Care has relocated its U.S. operations from Illinois to Hobart. Our partners at the Times of Northwest Indiana report the company plans to hire up to 120 employees by the end of 2023. Orion has invested $5 million to operate inside a 72,000 square foot space at the Northwinds Crossing Business Park. The company makes private label cosmetic, skincare, and hair care products. The owner of the former Lafayette Square Mall in Indianapolis has opened a pop-up market for mall tenants as work continues on the property's redevelopment. Soho's Capital says the market will be set up at the former Sears building, giving tenants a free temporary space during the holiday shopping season. Soho's Capital is transforming the mall into a new shopping center known as Window to the World. The center was originally scheduled to open on November 21st, but earlier this month, the developer said construction delays forced a postponement of the reopening. This report is brought to you by That's Good HR, the secret ingredient to strategic staffing. Visit that'sgoodhr.com for more information. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.